Hello, Peacock Plays here. Welcome back to my survival superflat world. Today I'm going to be building a trial chambers farm. So thanks for clicking on the video and let's get to it. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm doing currently. And then we'll plan on destroying all the walls and the structure around the trial chambers so that we're left with just the spawners. And then once I'm left with just the spawners, I'll go through and try my best to automate it. So I think it should be pretty easy, but we'll find out together. So as of right now, I just did this recently, but as of right now, I would just fly in with a ominous bottle, and because I have the roof off of all of the actual trial chambers, I can activate them all, get them all going, and then fly back to them one by one, take care of them, and collect, hopefully, ominous keys. That's the goal for this thing, is I want to collect ominous keys so then I can use those and fly around to all the other trial chambers I find throughout the world and just loot all the vaults without too much difficulty. So this will basically be like my key farm, and then I can take the keys, go to other vaults and loot them like that. So I don't really know if I want to make you guys stick around and watch me demolish this thing, but that's the plan. I'm gonna start taking this whole structure down, minus the spawners themselves, and then yeah, that should be it. And then once I do that, I'll come back and we'll talk about how I might automate this thing. So yeah, see, I'm actually gonna go fly and get a beacon because I think this will go a lot smoother if I have a beacon to help me mine it faster. So I'm gonna go get a beacon and then I'll get to mining and I'll show you guys bits and pieces. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go get a beacon, then I'm gonna go back and start tearing the thing down. Alright, so get this thing powered on. And we want haste. And haste too. Boom, that should make our lives a lot easier. We'll just do this. Beacon box put away. Okay. So we can start tearing this thing down now. It's nighttime, which isn't super ideal, but I think it'll be alright. Ooh, that's nice. I don't know how much of this structure I'm going to be able to save. I imagine I'll probably drop a bunch of it on the ground, and I'm not too worried about saving every single block. But there is a lot of resources that come from this, especially iron stuff, and it looks like it's time for the chamber to get going again. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully the bogs will kind of just kill each other and not focus on me too much. I can see how in some of the bigger... Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Let's kind of revisit what's going on here. This might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Maybe I should run through and defeat the chamber before I start tearing it down. That might be a little bit of a smarter move. We'll do that, and we'll get our next one ready to go. This isn't hardcore by any means, so I'm not super worried about deaths in this world, but, you know, if I can avoid it, obviously you want to avoid it. Where do I have another? I think in this one. Okay. So, I guess we'll fight the whoa, what happened there? We'll fight this chamber. We'll kill the bogs. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh no. So food is priority for sure when you're fighting these things. That's a lot of skeletons. Yeah, these are... Man, I'm gonna die again. Food, food, food. Okay, so that's 4 out of 5. Let's just kill this one really quick. Ooh. I have stacks and stacks of these, the normal trial keys. Not the ominous ones, I have maybe half a stack of those, if that, but, during the snapshot, there was a snapshot where you could get amethyst from the big pots in the trial chambers, and so I stayed in that snapshot for a long time because you can't get amethyst otherwise in a flat world like this. So I went around to hundreds of trial chambers and just picked a direction and just went until I got a double chest full of amethyst. But a byproduct of that was I was getting a lot of trial keys also, just the normal ones, these ones right here. But okay, so that's this chamber taken care of. Now we can get back to demo. Man, those vaults take forever to break. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna pick a spot and set up some chests to deposit these things in. And I'm gonna stay kind of away from the mobs and stuff down there. But so I got some chests. And I'm gonna have to come back later to collect this stuff and use shulker boxes and stuff, and that's gonna be a little bit of a hassle, but I don't think I'm gonna try to keep these organized, because I'll organize them once I get stuff back to the base. But yeah, I'll just get stuff put in these chests, and hopefully I have enough. I may not. I'm gonna put that there. And we don't need that. We also don't need those. And that's another inventory slot. Oh, that's why I was dying so easily. I was still wearing my elytra. I keep this right here so I can switch between elytra and chestplate. But anyway, gonna keep working on. Yeah, it surprises me how long it takes to break one of those vaults. But I guess they don't want you breaking vaults, so in case you're playing on multiplayer, other people can come use the structure. I think it was pretty smart how they designed the loot of these structures to work in this update. How the spawners can be used forever, and the vaults can be used by more than one person. It gets rid of the whole thing where you go to a structure on a multiplayer server or something like that and everything is looted. That won't happen with these, so I think that was really smart. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Yeah, I'm learning a lot in this update. Okay, so I'm making a little bit of progress. I'll fly up and show you guys. This is how far I've gotten just on this one. I'm really interested to see how it's gonna work with these up here once the 30 minutes runs out and these things are able to spawn mobs again. I'm curious to see if they'll just spawn in the air around the block, or if I'll need to come up with some sort of system to put blocks next to each spawner, and then have to push them off or use trapdoors so they walk off, or whatever I might need to do to make them fall off to die. But I think if I remember right, at least on Bedrock, they'll just spawn in the air next to them, but this is Java, so we'll find out. I'm gonna go to one of these villages and steal a bed, because I don't want to be dealing with all these mobs when I have to come down to deposit materials into the chest. So fly back up there, and I'll put my bed next to the beacon, I think. I know this is gonna have to move when I get further down and start destroying this part of the structure, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. It's weird, you can't even see the chests. They're out of render distance or whatever it's called down there. But yeah, I'm trying to collect the majority of the blocks, but again, like I said, I'm not going to stress about every single block. Yeah, see, they just kind of faded into view there. And I didn't even sleep like I said I wanted to. Throw these away, and I'm gonna get hit by a zombie. Ooh, just missed him. And I'll go to sleep and get back to it. Alright, I'm back, and I took down the second skeleton tower thing, room trial area, and it's been over 30 minutes, and so these are active now. It was before I started recording, but this one did make the noise, so I know it's active, and it's not spawning anything because it won't spawn them in the air. So what I thought would happen didn't happen, so we'll have to come up with another solution. What I'll probably do is just make a ring around them, or put just a few blocks, maybe even just one block next to each of the spawners that the mobs can spawn on, and then have a trap door, you know, where they'll think they can walk across and fall down. So that'll probably be what I do, but I just wanted to update you guys. This is going good. I'll have to come up with another solution for these. I think I know how I'll do it, but we'll get to that once this whole thing is demolished. And at this point, I think you guys pretty much get the picture. I'm just destroying this trial chamber. Um, so I'm just gonna spend some time destroying it, and unless anything crazy happens, um, in that process, I'll probably just come back when it's all done, and then we can work on building the automation system for this. Okay, so I know I said I'd be back when this was done, but I kind of just wanted to give a progress update and show you guys how it looks in the process. I've got this corridor a decent way broken down, and it's disconnected from that trial chamber, and there's a lot of copper in here. There's a lot more copper than I was anticipating, but as I'm mining, the tough brick is, with my haste 2 and efficiency pickaxe, it's pretty much insta-mine, but the copper still takes a while to mine, so it takes a little bit. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update and show you guys where we're at now. Alright, so I just finished demolishing the whole entire child chamber, and it took a long time. It took a lot longer than I was expecting, honestly. But so let's go. Where are my chests? I think down here. Ooh, there's a breeze out here. There's my chest. Let's take this guy out real quick. Right on. So there's a lot of spawners up in the air just floating now. And I gotta go get shulker boxes to take all this loot back to the base. And if I'm being honest, I kind of stopped worrying about collecting every single block from the trial chamber. There was just way too much tough brick to care about. I got more than I'll ever need, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, here, I did pop a totem, so I have another one in my hand now, but just gonna get prepared. So yeah, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I need 14 shulkers. There's another guy over here. One of the trial chambers actually phased through the ground a little bit. I was hoping maybe it would phase through the bedrock and I'd have a big hole to the void, but didn't get so lucky. If you time it right, you can hit the breeze blast back at him, or just jump over it, but you actually get an achievement for hitting it back at him and killing him with his own attack. That's that skeleton horse that I need to get back to my base at some point. I already killed the rest of the skeleton trap, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. So I need 14 shulkers, and I gotta tear the beacon down and take all the loot back. I don't even know if I have 14 shulker boxes free, but we'll find out. And go over here. See, like I said, when I went around collecting the amethyst, I got exactly one double chest full, and then I updated out of that snapshot. But because of that, I just got loaded on some trial chamber loot, to the point where I should probably have different chests now for different types of things. I got a bunch of tridents. I could have 8 maces right now if I wanted to. So my thought process is, because soul sand is technically less than a block, I think the drops will phase through it and then go up the bubble column, and I guess we'll find out. But yeah, time to tower up. Okay, so I got one water column built up on top of the spawner, and I have one block down there where they could spawn. We're at Y level 8, which I think is the same height as those over there. I'm not 100%, but basically I wanted to be above the highest ones so that we can get to Y level 8 on every single spawner, and then with this, and then we'll make a system to bring them all together. But yeah, once so these ones, oh, almost died right there. These ones are burnt out right now, so when the 30 minutes runs up and these are able to be activated again, we'll come back and prove this concept and see if all the mobs will spawn on that one block, then if we can kill them all, if a trial key, hopefully, or anything else will shoot up to the top of that column. And if it does, then we know we're in good shape to build the rest of the farm. Alright, well, I'm sure that 30 minutes is up now, and we'll be able to test out our theory now if that drop will phase through the soul sand or not. So we'll go activate this spawner, hopefully just this one, take out the bogs, and then we'll go up the scaffolding and see if there's a drop waiting for us at the top of the here, just to show you guys. There's nothing up there now, just the bubble column. There's no drops up here. But so let's go down and try to activate this spawner and see if those bogs will spawn on that block or not. There it goes, it's activated. Ooh. We're watching that block. Yes, they spawn there. Wonderful. So we'll kill all these guys, and then when that spawner burns out, we'll know that it's done, and we'll go up to the top and see if there's a key or any kind of drop that comes from those spawners up at the top. I hear slime behind me. Get out of here, slimes. These are really one of the most annoying parts about playing superflat is all the slimes all over the place. Done. One more. Okay, it's done. No drop came out of the side anywhere. Okay, let's go see. No, I don't need to do this. I'll do this. There it is. Trial key. Ooh. And I popped a totem. Nice. Well, so there we go. There's our proof of concept. This part will work. So I'll do this to all of them, and then we'll start working through how we're gonna manage that part, the mobs part underneath all the spawners. And yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. Alright, so I'm back. It's a few days later. I've gone around and made bubble columns on top of every single spawner. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, and it works. So there's a piece of soul sand on every spawner and a bubble column, and I built them all up to Y level 8. And So now I'm gonna connect all these through a series of hoppers or water tunnels, whatever works. I'm gonna connect them all to go into one chest up here somewhere, and then down here, so I did find that the breezes will spawn just floating in the air and then fall down. So I'm gonna make just a catch down here that's a lava killing chamber, and I'll have to do the same thing. Whoa, don't die. I'll have to do the same thing over here with the spawners that are low to the ground, because like these guys, they fall down and it's enough height that they'll die just by hitting the ground. These ones here, they'll fall to the ground and still have, see, like right there, they'll fall to the ground and still have enough life. So for the ones that are lower to the ground like this, oh, there's a blaze up there. I gotta find, or a breeze. Gotta find which one. Or maybe he just came from over there. But anyway, so yeah, I'll have to make a... Oh no, he came from right here. This sign here just to mark it. And yeah. So I'll connect the tops with water or hoppers. I'll make the lava chambers down there. This is what I had to do for, this is a spider spawner, this one here. And I just finished this. I don't know if it'll work, but that's a flowing water, and we'll see if they can still spawn in there and then get pushed out. So we'll test that later on, but yeah, that's it. Just a quick update, and I'll come back when I get a little bit further. Okay, so I just made a bunch of hoppers, and I have a bunch of buckets and warped signs, because I'm gonna go to the nether now and fill up a bunch of buckets with lava. That way I can make the lava blades for the little catches underneath the mob spawners. And so I figured I'd take you along with me for that. Go down here through the bedrock. Now we're actually in the nether. Woo! Head down here, and we'll have to find a decent spot. Okay. Try to just come down here. Looks like I've used this spot before. Okay. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard and all the stuff around me. I'm trying to still dial in this mic. I might just need to get a new one and come up with a better solution, but yeah, we're learning. This is second video, video number 2. Woo, let's go. But yeah, okay, so anyway, go back up here. That wasn't too painful. I thought I might have to deal with some harder stuff than I did. That was pretty easy. So we'll head back up, and then I'll get to see if we can do this. Oh no, almost died. I'm really good at almost dying, you guys. But yeah, so we're gonna get back to it, and I'm gonna start working on making the the hopper systems for both up top and the little loot drop areas too. I'm trying to decide if I want to use water or if I want to use hoppers for both of those, but I made a bunch of hoppers. I think at least for the system on the bottom to collect the mob drops, I'll use hoppers. And yeah, I still can't decide for the top side, but anyway, right now I'm gonna work on making the little lava blade killing chamber areas. And so another thing that I noticed after I cut the last part of the video is that sometimes if mobs are wearing armor, even from a high drop like that one, they'll still survive. So I think I'm just gonna make lava chambers underneath every single one, because the whole goal of this farm is really because I want the ominous trial keys. I don't super care a lot about just the normal keys because I already have a ton of those. And when you do an ominous trial, pretty much all the mobs wear armor, so they're going to be tougher. So I think it'll be just a better bet to make little lava chambers underneath all of them. So I have signs, warp signs, because they're fire resistant, and then I'll make the little chambers where they'll fall down into the lava, and then hoppers underneath to pick them up, and I'll chain them all together and send them that way. So I'm not going to make you guys watch that, but just so you know what I'm doing, I'll do that, and then maybe I'll show you how I make one of them, but let me kind of come up with a plan first, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I'm up to. Cool, so we're making some progress. I had a rough time working out how to kill the mobs under there. The whole thing about having them spawn on a block and walk off with trapdoors didn't really work like I have down there. That's a breeze, so I'm gonna take that out. That plan didn't work. Then I came up with another plan to have them spawn on a block and activate a tripwire as soon as they spawned, and it would push out a piston to push them off the block as soon as they spawned. Well, I actually went around and did that to every single one, and then found out that because the tripwire was in the way, they wouldn't even spawn. So then I had to take all of them down, and then this is where I landed. I just have netherrack on fire, and I have a block on top of it just in case it starts raining. These fires will never go out. And like you saw there, it'll still fall down, but I think I'm going to go around and put glass around all of these, or maybe just certain ones, like the ones that are super low to the ground. I definitely will put glass around them, because if they catch on fire and walk off, they might get extinguished before they die, and also it's too low to the ground anyway. So I want to just contain them on the block so that they'll burn. Then they'll spawn the next one until that spawner's up, and then they'll send them up here, or send the drops up here. I really kind of decided that I don't care too much about any of the mob drops except for the breeze rods. So over here, I did the lava trap thing I was talking about at the beginning. You have to make it pretty big because the breezes kind of move around in the air. So there's a breeze spawner. I don't know if I can activate it right now or not. It looks like it's burned out. Yeah, it's burned out. But I'm gonna do, there's two breeze spawners. There's that one and this one here. So I'll do both of those. I'll put glass around these low-hanging fruits here. And then up here will be the hopper system. And I'll just take it all the way over here and I'll build a little AFK platform slash loot collection area right here. And yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, a lot of trial and error. I did see online people have made they've made trial chambers farms already, but not really in a manner that I like, because people have made them so that you pick like one spawner and you build a cage of glass around it or something like that, and it's, they only really focus on one thing. I'm turning the whole trial chamber into a farm, hopefully. So I guess it'll be a semi-automatic farm, because you still have to drink the bottle of Bad Omen and come in and activate everything. But then you can just sit here and wait for the loot to come to you. Oh, there's a key right there. But yeah, anyway, so just a quick little update. This video is going to be a doozy to edit, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to stop it here, get a little bit more work done. I'm going to build the other lava catch down here, get the hoppers put in place, and then I'll come back hopefully when it's finished, if nothing crazy happens between now and then. But yeah, I'll come back in a little bit. Alright, so I'm back and I got the farm finished. So let me show you what I did. I just put in all the hoppers, and every single top of these things has a little water thing that brings the drops to the hoppers. I already kind of tested it. Well, I just saw it work. What is... Oh, that's a hopper. All the spawners are ready to go. I built the other lava catch. I glassed in these ones so the guys will stay in there. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Everything's done. I kind of cleaned up the messes I left down there. And then I built this little AFK platform. So I got my bed, bottles of Bad Omen. So let's do a Bad Omen 5. Fly around, activate everything, and then come over here. And so this is just what kind of rolled in throughout finishing the hoppers and finishing up the farm. But yeah, let's test it out. Alright, so we gotta make sure to fly around and hit every single one. Don't want to miss any of them. All those are going. Let's get these guys going. Get these guys going. And these 5 over here. I think that's all of them. There should be 27 total. Looks like that one's already done. And we'll just fly around again one more time. Double check. It looks like possibly one of the breezes on the other side got away. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. Oh, what happened here? I didn't even think about that. Well, huh. Let's see if we can, man. Didn't even think about the cobwebs. That might have just been because I stayed too long over there. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so not a lot is rolled in quite yet. Oh, there we go, our first ominous key. Wonderful. Maybe if I think it was this one, have my flint and steel, and we have this. So let's just go try and... Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem I didn't even think about. And I don't have any arrows. Well, I guess that only happens when you're close to them and they don't have anywhere else to spawn a cobweb. It'll do that, so I'll just keep in mind to not do that, just to fly by and stay far away. Looks like these ones still have to keep going. There's some arrows. Just 2 arrows, huh? I didn't shoot those. I guess we can do this for arrows. Do I have any? Yes. Trying to avoid the slime. Looks like those are done now. Okay, so that's done, which means that glass worked. Those are done. Let's just fly around and kind of check on things. So we have to remember to be quick and not stick around next to the spawners, otherwise this cobweb problem will happen. Other than that, I think that was a successful first test. Any more? Done. Okay. I think that's it. Double check all these guys. Ooh. Yeah, these are all done. Everything's done. Wonderful. So, give it a few seconds and then everything will funnel on over here. And let's see what we got. I'm gonna hope for at least... Well, when I was doing this before and I would run every spawner in this chamber, a good run would be 10 keys. So let's see if we get anything close to 10 keys. We got 8 keys. 5 golden carrots. That's wonderful. 8 keys is good. And like I say, that's not a perfect run. But that was a lot easier than running through a trial chamber and taking it out the intended way. I guess this is kind of a cheese way, but yeah, I think that's it for this video. Everything worked out pretty well. I need to take care of those cobwebs and just remember to fly by fast and not stick around. Other than that, yeah, I think this is a solid concept. This took a long time to work through because I wasn't following any tutorials. I was designing it myself and troubleshooting as I went along, and but yeah, that's just one of the cool things about Minecraft is you can have an idea for just a build or a complicated system or even a simple system that takes some thinking, and you can work your way through it, and you can do it on your own and learn from it and all that. So this was a good experience for me. I think it works well, way better than trying to take down a trial chamber like that to get keys. Now we can just stack up our keys, and then go and loot trial chambers without having to actually fight the mobs. So I think this farm has accomplished its purpose. I think I did what I set out to do, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, this was my second video. It's gonna take a while to edit. I'll get it out soon, and I hope you guys like this one as well. When I did the world tour, my first video, right about now I think I have 60 views or so. So we'll see. I think that's pretty good for a first video. So yeah, we'll see what this one does. Let me know if you guys like it. If there's anything else you guys would like to see in this super flat world, or anything else you guys would want me to do. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like it, I don't know. I don't want to be like the typical YouTuber and say, oh, like, comment, subscribe, all that. But if you do like it and you know someone that might enjoy this, or even have a good use for a farm like this, maybe send it to a friend. Or yeah, if you liked this video, go ahead and like it. If not, no worries. And yeah, all that. I got other plans for the future in this world too, so yeah, stick around, see what I got next, or drop a suggestion if there's something you'd want me to do. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time, and peace out.